Hi friends, I know this is kind of weird setup already, but this is my old art that I wanted to kind of show you first. What we're doing is we are making patterns of our favorite things. Now, when we think about a pattern, it is something that is repeating. That means it goes on and on and on and on and on. And we can make patterns out of anything. We can make patterns out of shapes, so we can go square, triangle, circle. And then what would go next? Square, triangle, circle. We can also do it with just two things instead of three, right? We can do it with square, circle, square, circle, right? And on and on and on, right? Now, we can also make patterns out of our favorite things. So some of you might think that your favorite thing is the favorite letter of yours. So my favorite letter is S. So if I did an S and then I would do my second favorite thing. So maybe I wanted to do cats. So I'll do S, cat, S, cat, right? And then it would keep on going. You can even do other kinds of things. Maybe your favorite thing is a bag of Takis. So I'll make a little bag, have a little perforated thing and say Takis, right? I can't write Takis all over the whole thing, but there we go, that works. And then after that, maybe my next favorite thing is a flower. So then I would go Takis, flower, Takis, flower, right? And then the cycle would continue on. Now those are different ways that we can make a pattern. So for today, I want you to try to just make a pattern. It could be just a single line of your favorite things. So maybe it's your favorite letter, your favorite animal, maybe it's your favorite food, your favorite flower. And all I want you to do is just one single line. So if I saw a line that looked just like this, I'd be happy because I would know what your pattern is. If I saw a line that was like this, I would want you to just add two more things, okay? A line like this, just two more of those things, okay? So that's what I want you to start with, okay? Just making a pattern out of a couple of your favorite things, all right? Doesn't have to be three, could just be two. And I want it to be 6 of your things long, all right? Put that up on Seesaw and we'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, friends. Hi, friends. So yesterday we started off our patterns. We did our favorite things. So I did my favorite letter, my favorite animal. Maybe you did your favorite food and then your favorite flower. And then you did that for 6 long. So today we're going to talk about how maybe you want to go horizontally, vertically, or diagonally. Now, those seem a little scary, right? Now, those are just different ways that a line can be straight. So we have actually thought about this before. So a line can be straight, going like this. That's called a vertical. That is a vertical line. I believe it's spelled like that. Oh, nope, that's wrong. Miss Anderson can't spell. I can teach art, but I can't spell. Now, after that, we might want a horizontal line. Horizontal is going across. Remember how we talked about the horizon line? That is made from a horizontal line right there. We can also have a diagonal line. Diagonal lines go over to the side. It might go like that. It also might go like this. All right? Now, those are all of our different kinds of lines. Now, patterns can also go this way. So let's take it back to those squares and circles. So maybe I have square, circle, square, circle. That right there is actually a horizontal line pattern. Oh, there we go. Because it's going horizontally. Now, what if I repeated that pattern going down this way? So I went square, circle, square, circle. Then I would have a vertical pattern, right? Because it's going down. It's going down and up, and then the horizontal one is going side to side. Now what if I wanted a diagonal pattern? So now that I have a circle, what's my next thing to start with? I would start with a square. And then I do circle, square. Next, I have a square, so I do circle, square, circle. I have circle down here, square, circle, square. Now look at what we have here. When I go diagonally, I see that they actually all have the same different shape in them. If I look at that, that is diagonal, all right? Because it's all going in a diagonal direction. So that's how we can make a pattern go horizontally, vertically, and diagonally, all right? So what we're going to do is we're actually going to use that same pattern that you practiced. So we'll pretend that mine is the letter and then cat, right? So I'll do S, cat, S, cat. All right. Now, if I wanted to go, remember, horizontally, I would have to go S, cat, S, cat. Now, same thing, we can just go horizontally now. So we go S, cat, S, S, cat, S, cat. And now we got S, cat, S, right? Now I know that looks hard, right? But this is how we do it, okay? So now we got vertical, we got horizontal, and we also have diagonal, right? So our job today is we are going to make, oops, sorry friends. We are going to make ours with our favorite patterns. So maybe if you did your favorite food and your favorite flower yesterday, you're gonna use that one, all right? If you did your favorite letter and your favorite animal, then you'll use that one, okay? Now this time you're gonna make it bigger. Are you gonna make it huge? No. Are you gonna make it small? No. But I want to see a bit, okay? So let's pretend that this is your first time doing this, okay? And you're gonna put it on your paper, okay? If I did it like this, and I was like, all right, here's my S. Woo, great. Now here's my cat. Awesome. Here's my S again. How awesome. Hello, look at that. Awesome. Now we got the cat. But now look, I got space for maybe one more line. I can't go now and just go kitty S, kitty S. Because look at that, friends. Does that look like a vertical pattern or a diagonal pattern anymore? No, not at all. So I want to find that middle, right? I don't want to make it too small. I don't want to make it too big. So instead of making it too big like I had before, I'm going to make my S a little smaller, right? You can still see it. My cat right next to it. S a little smaller. Cat next to it. S smaller. And look, I have about 6 going across. And I have at least 3 lines I can do. So now after the S going vertically, I need to do a cat, right? Got the S. You guys get the picture, right? And then remember, we're going to go all the way down to that last one there. Now we got to go to my second one here. So after cat, we have another S, right? Cat S, cat S, cat S, cat S. All right, and that's it. I'm not gonna make this very detailed. If you wanna add the little features to the cat's face, that's okay. Maybe, if anything, I'm just gonna have little whiskers, right? I don't need them to be perfect. If you're doing your food like Takis, you don't need to write Takis on them, okay? If you're doing Cheetos, I would try to actually make the actual Cheeto itself than just a Taki bag or a Cheeto bag, you know? try to have fun with this, okay? Now I have 6 going across, so you should have 6 going across, and you should have 3 going down. Now if you're gonna do it like this, that means 3 across, 6 down, okay? So try to make it so that you can see all of them, and that I can see that I have a horizontal line, a vertical line, and a diagonal line, okay? Try to make sure that you can see that in every single picture, okay? That's it for today. You're just gonna do this with your pencil. I know I did it with my marker, just so you can see, okay, friends? All right, put this up on Seesaw, and I hope that I get to see it all for tomorrow. Bye, friends. Hi, friends, it's the moment you've been waiting for. It's the coloring part. Yes, we are using watercolors for this. All of you should have a different kind of watercolor set than I do. It's gonna be with the brush already inside of it. Now the one thing you will need is a cup for the water to be in. Now the cup that I have is gonna be a little bit different. I'm just using a plastic cup that I do not drink out of anymore. I've used this for my paint for so many years that it's just too gross to drink out of. I would not suggest drinking out of any paint water of any sorts. So what I need you to do is I need you to ask your family member who's taking care of you if you can borrow a cup that you are not going to drink out of anymore. It can be a plastic cup. If you have one of those disposable cups, so one that after you drink out of it, you throw away, that is probably the best version you can go to. Now the thing about watercolors is you're gonna need a lot of water. That's why they're called watercolors. Another thing is you might want to have a paper towel nearby you if you get any stuff on you or on your paper or on the desk that you are working on, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my brush. My brush is going to be different than yours, and I'm going to only focus on my favorite things. Am I going to focus on the background? Not today, okay? I'm only going to focus on my favorite things today. And I'm gonna take my brush and I'm gonna choose what color. Now, I'm gonna go for the cats right away, so I'm gonna go for this brown. And you can already see that it's starting to get a little glossy. It's already kind of going on my paintbrush, but I need more water. So I'm gonna add a little bit more water here, and oh, look at that. That's already looking a lot better. So I'm carefully taking my brush, and I'm just gonna go little by little on this. Now you might notice that some of your marker, remember you shouldn't be using a marker, but my marker is coming up. So if you're using a pencil, all of that shouldn't be happening, all right? So I'm gonna take my color again, going to my next awesome little kitty, going to the next one. Now, should I be switching colors in between my cats? No, no I should not be. But look at that. Look at my paintbrush. It looks like I don't really have a lot of water anymore. So I'm gonna dip my paintbrush in the water. Oh, look at that, friends. That is when you take a paper towel and you get that up. Now, I don't have a paper towel on me because I didn't follow my own advice. How silly of me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to let that dry, because when watercolor dries, it actually becomes, it just fades into the background, right? It looks just like everything else, right? And that's okay, right? So I'm just gonna paint more here. And look at that. Am I scribbling this on? No, I'm taking my time just like I did with the markers and my craftsmanship, right? And I'm going to just paint my cats first. So what if I want to change the color of what I'm using in order to go to my S's? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my brush and I'm gonna take my water. I'm going to go and kind of swig it around until all of that paint comes off. And look at my water. There's no more color on there, just the color that it was before. So I'm deciding that for the S's, I'm gonna make it blue. So I'm gonna take this blue right here, just like I did before. I'm gonna make it glossy at first. Gonna get a little bit more water, go back onto it. Now I have a lot more of that color on. So now I'm gonna go back over, and I'm just like I did before, carefully paint. Now if I get outside the lines, that's okay, right? As long as I'm careful, right? As long as I'm not trying to get everything outside the lines. And just for today, I want you to paint just your favorite things. So just the, if it's like animals, like I have, just the animals. If it's just the letters, right? So I'm doing both of those today. Going back, making sure I color in all of that. Now some of you are probably like, I can't see anything. Well, you're about to, okay? Look at that. And now I have all of that colored in. So after I have that, that's where I'm ending today. I'm gonna upload what I made into Seesaw, and I'm gonna make sure that I stop right there. I'm not at all gonna do the background yet, all right? So I hope I get to see you all soon. Hope you're staying safe, and I hope you're doing well. Bye, friends.